Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In Africa, we are no strangers to political mystery. But this one takes the cake, the bakery and the delivery van. The tale of Edgar Lungu, Zambia's sixth president, is now less of a death announcement and more of a political thriller where even the corpses have a backstory. Officially, the man died on June 5, 2025 in Pretoria, South Africa, from cardiac complications during surgery. That's the official script. But if you have lived long enough on this continent, you know that the official script is just the trailer. The real movie is in the whispers, the contradictions, and the details they don't want you to ask about. Because here is where things get spicy. No one except his family has reportedly seen Lungu's body. Not his political allies, not the Zambian government, not the media. It's as if the man skipped the hospital bed and went straight into the witness protection program. And it gets better. In hospital corridors, there are whispers that Lungu didn't even enter South Africa under his own name. Some claim that he used a Zimbabwean passport with a completely different identity, sneaking into the country like some fugitive in a spy novel. Others say he may have used his own passport, but mysteriously there is no hospital admission record anywhere under his name. Which means, if you believe the rumors, either he was treated under an alias or he was never admitted at all. Now, let's match that with the family's behavior. They are guarding the body like it's state nuclear courts. They don't want to hand it over to the Zambian government. They don't want it repatriated. And they certainly don't want anyone getting close enough to check if the man lying there is really Lungu. The official explanation is that Lungu didn't want President Hakainde Hichilema anywhere near his funeral. But if that's all there was to it, why not just bury him quietly in South Africa? Let the conspiracy theories die a natural death and move on. Oh, no, they can't. Because the government has sued the family. They need the body to be buried in Zambia. That's one way of making sure that they are burying the correct body. Why the intense secrecy, the locked doors, the appeal after appeal in court, and this obsessive control over access to the body? The cloak and dagger handling has blown the "is Lungu alive" question wide open. On one side, you have the government insisting he is dead and must be buried at the official presidential burial site in Lusaka. On the other side, you have a family acting like they are hiding the crown jewels. And in the middle, you have an African public that's seen this movie before. Leaders said to be gravely ill abroad, vanishing from public view, and then months later we are told they have died. Except sometimes the timelines don't match, the hospital records don't exist, and the burial arrangements smell more like political chess than a send-off. This whole drama is made even juicier by the political blood feud between Lungu and Hichilema. These two weren't just rivals, they were political nemesis. And the idea of HH presiding over Lungu's final resting place is for Lungu loyalists what garlic is to a vampire. The government's insistence on a state funeral might be standard protocol, but in this climate, it looks to Lungu's camp like one last act of political humiliation. Meanwhile, the conspiracy theories multiply. If the man really died, why can't anyone outside the family verify it? Why was there possibly a Zimbabwean passport involved? And Why is every attempt to see the body met with legal brick walls? And here's the thing. Whether Lungu is lying in a morgue in Pretoria or sipping tea in some undisclosed location, the damage is done. The secrecy has fueled the wildest theories. Some say he faked his death to escape political persecution. Others claim he's recovering under another identity and will return at the right moment. And of course, there is the old classic that the war story is a cover-up for something much bigger. Midway through the circus, let me just say, if you are watching Zimwaves TV for the first time, hit that subscribe button. We do the digging, the connecting of dots, and the telling of uncomfortable truths that others tiptoe around. Without you, these stories get buried faster than inconvenient evidence in a political scandal. When all is said and done, the courts might force the family to hand over the body, the burial might happen at Embassy Park, and the headlines might declare the matter closed. But the mystery? That will never die. Because in African politics, sometimes the body is gone, but the ghost is still very much alive, haunting the corridors of power, whispering in the ears of conspiracy theorists and reminding us that in this game, nothing is ever truly final, not even death. So, is Lungu alive? The government says no. The family says nothing. And the streets are still debating it over a plate of sadza or nsima. Stick with Zimwaves TV because here the truth comes with a twist, a smack, and a reminder that the next political plot twist is already loading. Subscribe now. You are going to need front row seats for this one.